Hello, this is the class of grammar, and today we're going to learn a new vocabulary. This vocabulary will help you in the language class and also in grammar class. So, I will say the word and I will say the definition. When I say the word, you need to repeat after me. So, let's start. Number 1, repeat after me. Ancient. Ancient. What is something ancient is belonging to the very distant past and no longer in existence. We can see here a picture of an Egyptian pyramid. You know that actually the Egyptian don't exist. The Egyptian don't exist, and the Egyptian exists in a very distant past, many years ago. So the Egyptian pyramids are something ancient. As a sentence, Egyptian pyramids are ancient. Number 2, awful. Awful. Awful is something horrible, something unpleasant. We can see here a picture of someone that looks sick and looks so horrible because don't have a teeth. So awful is like horrible. We can say, for example, the movie Annabelle is awful. It's awful. The number 3, I really like this picture because it's a dog that it is really exhausted. Repeat after me. Exhausted. Exhausted. Is when you are very tired. Maybe you work all day or you play all day and you are very, very tired. So instead of say I am very tired, you can say I'm exhausted. I am exhausted. Number 4 is fascinated. Fascinated. Fascinating. Fascinated is something extremely interesting. Something that it is really, really interesting for you. For example, the space, the universe, the galaxies, the stars are really fascinating for me because there are many mysteries. So, the universe is fascinating for me. Now we have the word filthy. 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 Filthy is something disgustingly dirty. It's really something really, really dirty. We can see a picture with shoes, with tennis shoes, really, really dirty and are disgusting. So the shoes in the pictures are filthy. The shoes are filthy. For example, or maybe the bathrooms sometimes are filthy. Instead to say the bathroom is dirty, we can say the bathroom is filthy. The number 6, it is fierce. 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 Fierce is something is when you are extremely angry. You are like, I wanna hit you because I am hungry. You can see here a picture of someone really, really angry. So you can say the man in the picture, it is fierce. Or maybe my mom is fierce because I didn't do the homework. Now we have Georges. 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 Georges is something beautiful or very attractive. We can see here a picture of a woman with blue eyes, and she's really beautiful. She's really attractive, so she is gorgeous. The eyes of the woman in the picture are gorgeous because are blue. Now we have the number 8. We have hideous. 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 Hideous is something extremely ugly. You say that is so ugly. Instead of to say it is very ugly or it is so ugly, you can say it is hideous. You can say the woman, it is really hideous. Or something extremely ugly for you, maybe a cat. The cats are hideous. That is not true. The cats are really gorgeous. Actually. Oh, look, this is a dog with human teeth. He looks really hilarious. He looks hilarious. Hilarious. Repeat after me. Hilarious. Because it's extremely funny. It's something funny. You want to laugh and you can't stop to laugh. That is hilarious. Extremely funny. For example, the memes are hilarious. We have the number 10. Huge. 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 Huge is something extremely large, extremely big. Is something enormous, something really big. For example, the Titanic was really huge. Did you see that movie? The Titanic? Yes, the Titanic, that it is a ship, was extremely huge. No, this photo made me sad. The next word is starving. 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 Starving is when you are suffering or dying from hunger. You are not eating and you want to eat. You're hungry, and you want to eat something. And you are suffering because you don't have food. We can see here the picture of the dog. And the dog want to eat. Is starving. So a sentence could be many dogs in the streets are starving. And that's really sad. I prefer the next one. It is terrified. 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 It's when something causes to feel extreme fear. Extreme fear. When you were really scared, you were, oh, I know, this is a ghost. I have fear. We can see here a woman that are like, and you start to eating your nails because you are terrified. An example of a sentence: when I watch a movie, I'm really terrified. When I watch an Annabelle movie, I am really terrified. We have the last one. Tiny. 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 Tiny is something very small. It's like this picture, this little banana is something that it is in your here, and it is really small. The banana is tiny. It's really small. Now we have the homework. What is your homework? You have one homework. You will write the definition of each word. But if you want 5 extra points, esos 5 puntos serán sobre 100. Vaya, por ejemplo, usted saca 90 en su nota total. Usted va a tener 5 puntos extras si me hace esta otra tarea, aparte de la de escribir la definición de cada palabra del vocabulario. Si usted me hace la tarea de write one sentence with each word of the vocabulary, yo le voy a dar 5 puntos extra. Esto es opcional, si usted no quiere, no lo haga. Pero si usted dice, bueno, yo quiero esos 5 puntos extra, ¿qué tal y usted saque 100? Entonces usted me va a sacar 105, porque estos 5 puntos son extra. Pero es solo por la de acá. Los 5 puntos extra es por esta. Write one sentence with each word of the vocabulary. Pero la que sí me tienen que hacer, y esta sí no es opcional, esta es obligatoria, es la de write one definition of each word of the vocabulary. Bueno, la que es de 5 puntos extra, ¿cómo es? Por ejemplo, tiny. ¿Qué más hacer? Usted me va a escribir una sentence with tiny. The banana is tiny. Pero me tiene que escribir una oración con cada una de las palabras. O sea, tendrían que ser 13 oraciones. Si usted me hace estas 13 oraciones también, yo le doy 5 puntos extra. Pero esto es opcional. Si no, pues solo me hace la de hoy, que es la de escribir la definición de cada palabra. Así que esta fue la clase de grammar de hoy. La tarea es en el cuaderno. Me mandan evidencia. Nos vemos y pasen lindo día.